Prescott to throw it. Rolling to his right. Outright completes it to Jarwin. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Prescott looks to throw on first. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Jamar Chase, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. 180. Here we go, here we go. 555, 555. Here we go, here we go.
To throw again on second down. Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. First down, here's Burrow. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
On the move to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Prescott now. Buying time to his left. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. CeeDee Lamb. as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons.
Could change.
Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, I think we'll have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively at second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Here we go. 180. What is that? It's just me.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
Gotta go.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bengals drive about to get going. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breaks.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 67 yards. And the Bengals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Cowboys are able to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll run on first down. Elliott, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, Prescott. He'll buy some time right. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 38 yards. And now the Cowboys are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. They'll look to throw. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out.
This is it. This is it.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. They'll roll him out right. That's complete to the tight end Sample. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. On 3rd down, Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. Now Burrow loses the football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the third quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to their defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he is going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 28. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point. Prescott on 3rd and 2. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the